Okay, so get this. We're diving into the career of Richard Karn.
Richard Karn. Oh, wow.
Yeah, Al Borland from Home Improvement.
Right.
But, and here's the thing, this isn't your typical sitcom star fades away story.
No, not at all.
This is like, hold my toolbox, I'm off to host Family Feud.
It's true. This deep dive, it's pretty fascinating.
Okay, so Family Feud.
Seriously.
Yeah, no, seriously. We're looking at these articles you sent, and his career after Home Improvement, it's wild. It really makes you think about Hollywood and, how actors navigate things after a big hit show.
Yeah, it's like everyone remembers Tim the Toolman Taylor, but Richard Karn. I'd bet most people's knowledge kind of stops around, 1999?
Yeah, probably. Which, to be fair, Home Improvement, it was huge. It was everywhere.
Massive.
One of these articles even said Tim Allen actually turned down $50 million to do another season.
50 mil? Are you kidding me?
Nope. That's how big that show was.
Wow, he must have been so ready to move on. But, what about Al and all this?
Yeah. What happened to him? Did Richard Karn just, disappear with a lifetime supply of flannel?
That's the thing. He didn't. And this is where it gets really interesting. See, while Tim Allen's off doing his thing, Richard Karn, he pivots. And get this, he goes to game shows.
Why, Kurt?
Family Feud. 4 years. 2002 to 2006.
You're kidding. I never would have pictured that. It's just, you play the straight man on this huge sitcom. You'd think he'd want to do something totally different.
You'd think so, right?
But you know what? Maybe the game show thing, maybe it was strategically genius.
Oh, totally. It's it totally throws people off. He's not just the lovable sidekick anymore.
Right.
He's the one in charge now. Plus, let's be real, game shows. Probably a pretty nice paycheck.
Yeah, for sure. Especially after a show ends, you got to keep that money coming in.
Exactly.
So, okay, he does the game show thing, but it doesn't stop there. He's popped up in some really unexpected places lately.
Oh, absolutely. And this is where you really see his range, we got to talk about Pen 15.
Oh, wow. Okay. Pen 15. Never thought I'd be connecting Al Borland to that.
Right. It's amazing.
For anyone who hasn't seen it, it's this hilarious, super awkward show about these two grown women who play their 13-year-old selves. It's weird and brilliant.
So good. And Richard Karn, he fits right in. He plays Maya Erskine's dad, and it is comedic gold.
So he's playing dads now.
Yeah.
That's amazing. He's gone from America's TV dad to this whole other kind of dad in Pen 15.
I know. And it makes you think, right, casting in Pen 15, that wasn't just random.
No way.
It's they knew exactly what they were doing. They were using that familiar, nice guy persona.
Right.
But putting it in this totally different context.
I see what you're saying. It's they're winking at the audience.
Right.
Playing on how we already see Richard Karn.
Exactly.
And it just adds this whole other layer of, humor, heart even, to Pen 15.
Yes. 100%.
It's brilliant.
But of course, we can't talk about Richard Karn without talking about the reunions with a certain tool man.
Oh, we got to talk about the reunions. Everyone loves a good reunion.
It really is the best. Those old sitcom crossover episodes you always wanted to see.
Yes.
Just waiting for the episode when Al Borland shows up.
With his tool belt.
Of course. Ready to help out Tim the Toolman Taylor.
The best.
And they have not disappointed. Those two, they've been on screen together a few times since Home Improvement ended.
They have.
Yeah. But the one that really stands out, I think, it's got to be Assembly Required.
Assembly Required, yes. Had to happen, right. It was only a matter of time they get back to their, tool-wielding roots.
It's perfect. I love it.
But what's so interesting about Assembly Required, it's not just a Home Improvement nostalgia grab.
No, exactly.
It takes that, but it flips the script. It's a full-on competition.
It's genius, really. They know what people want. They know what they're doing.
They do.
But here's the thing. It's not just about reliving the past Assembly Required. It shows how close they really are.
You can tell.
Yeah.
They actually like working together.
Yeah.
Even after all these years.
Yeah. And you can tell, they love making stuff. They're passionate about it.
It's genuine. It's they found this, this winning formula, and it works for everyone.
It totally does.
It's you've got the Home Improvement dads watching their Gen X kids, even some millennials who are there for the nostalgia.
Exactly. They've got everyone.
It's brilliant.
And speaking of, keeping things fresh, we got to go back to Richard Karn's transformation.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen pictures of him lately?
It's he went full-on Silver Fox.
He really did.
It's he took the Al Borland style guide.
Right.
But swapped the flannel for, distinguished silver hair.
A good look for him.
It really is. He's aging gracefully. You love to see it.
You do.
He's still got that warmth, that approachable thing he's always had.
Absolutely.
But now it's paired with this, like experience, like wisdom, even
100%. And it really makes you think, Richard Karn, he's proof you don't have to be the biggest star in the world to make a real impact.
Yeah.
He's got his own thing going on. He's relatable, likable. That goes a long way.
It does. It really does.
He's proof that sometimes it's not about chasing fame, it's about being yourself.
So true.
And being open to the unexpected.
And speaking of unexpected, did you know Richard Karn almost didn't even get to play Al Borland?
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
I had no idea. Tell me everything.
Okay, so get this. They actually cast another actor for Al in the pilot.
What? I never knew that.
I know, but get this. That actor had a scheduling conflict.
Oh, no.
I know, so he had to drop out.
Wow. Talk about a sliding doors moment. Crazy, right?
Isn't it wild? Like, would Home Improvement be Home Improvement without him?
You really wonder, would it be the same show?
It's crazy how these things happen. It's like pure luck.
Sometimes, yeah. It makes you really think about, what makes a career. It can be random. Yeah.
Total chance. But, it makes Richard Karn's story even better.
It really does.
He stepped right in, and the rest is history.
He really did. He made that role his own.
Totally. And the best part, he didn't let it define him.
No, he didn't.
He used it as a launching pad.
Yeah.
To try new things, push himself, connect with people in totally different ways.
Like with Pen 15. Okay, going from sitcom sidekick to game show host, that's one thing.
Right.
But then going from that to being in a critically acclaimed comedy, it's amazing.
You know what's so great about that casting?
What?
They're like playing with our expectations of him.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like we expect him to be warm and approachable. Right.
We do.
And he is in Pen 15.
Yeah.
But it's got this like awkwardness to it.
Totally.
This dad humor. It's hilarious and sweet. It's like they took everything we remember about Al Borland and made it modern, a little weird, it worked.
It totally does.
And it shows how good of an actor he is.
It really does.
He's not afraid to make fun of himself.
That's important.
Yeah. To be awkward, to show a different side.
It's really impressive.
It really is. It makes you realize even the most familiar faces can surprise you. It really makes you wonder, with Tim Allen turning down all that money to keep doing Home Improvement.
Yeah.
$50 million.
That's a lot of money.
Did Richard Karn ever have those, what if moments, you think?
That's a good question.
About the show ending, I mean.
It's hard to say, right? Like, we don't know what he was thinking.
Right.
But you got to think, turning down that kind of money, it means you want to do something different.
It does.
Maybe for him, Home Improvement, it was a chapter, not the whole book.
Wow, and what a chapter.
Right.
It's like he's done it all.
Yeah.
Sitcom dad, game show host.
He even had that, remember, Bingo America.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Forgot about that.
A whole year of hosting Bingo America. Wild.
And now this critically acclaimed comedy stuff.
I know. It's really something.
It makes you wonder, what would Al Borland think about all of this?
Oh, that's a good one. I think Al would be proud.
You do.
Yeah. Al was always the voice of reason, right?
That's true.
Always pushing Tim to think outside the box.
Yeah. To try a new thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even if it was a little out there.
So true.
And in a way, Richard Karn is kind of living out Al's philosophy.
Oh, you're right.
Staying curious. Embracing the unexpected.
He's not afraid to learn something new.
Exactly. Whether it's building a bookshelf.
Or hosting family feud.
Exactly. That's a good message for all of us, don't you think?
It really is. It's like life's not always a straight line, Yep. There could be twists and turns.
And maybe even a little Bingo America along the way.
You got that right.
Yeah.
And sometimes those detours, they lead to the best places.
They really do.
So, if you're listening and you're feeling stuck or afraid to try something new, take a cue from Richard Karn.
He's a good role model.
He really is. You never know what's waiting for you.
That's the fun part. The not knowing.
It really is. Well, I think it's safe to say Richard Karn, he's a true Hollywood gem.
He really is. What a career.
And to everyone listening, we hope this has inspired you to, try something new.
Embrace the unexpected.
Exactly. And hey, maybe even dust off those old Home Improvement DVDs.
Oh, yeah. Class.
Why not? Until next time.